Menteri Rangba ka Jylliew Meghalaya u Conrad ki sangma ulakran hakabai ka program ka bayadai bat ka jingpen kre ka Jylliew halor ka El Nino ban pen skem ya kabam ka di bat ka buj sumar ula banjur ba ka don ka jingdon kam ka bakar ki ban don ka jing trailang bat ki kam ki bapej ya ka lawai namar ka jingkala ka sun benang ula ya thuru ba ka Jylliew Meghalaya kalamat ya ka jingduna slap ka ba hadu palat prapo persen ha ubnai Jylliew wat laki jingmat phang bat ki khubor tho lupa halor ka sun benang kila ban ajing kermen penban ka jing pen kre lupa ka dei ban long ka ba khmat tam menteri Rangba ulong ba ka jing kala ka sun benang kam dei shu ka jing le ka badang ap hakalawai ndrei ka long ka jing shisha ka bangi mat mentak wat laki jing mat phang lani ki jing khmi lupa kila ban kala ka jing pen kre pat ka namla shu ban am ula khot ya kani ka jing ja ba ka long ka ba khem ka ba khta hadu ka jing im ula kentu ba kitnat sarkar kisnong ki thau ba ki kunhun ba pher ki dei ban yetrei lak ringkan ka jing trei ka ba kham sngur bat ka ba kham renti ban penduna ya ki jing sneu ki bala ban mi ula keren ru halor ka jing penne pensan ya ka rukom rap tenrai ula kedau ba ki sin jam ba ka jella kala shim kila yo ya ka jing itu hakarensan ba kari kentup ya ka jing yaro na u menteri Rangba du ka rukom rap tenrai ka pen i yang i ya kalenti ka ba yaine bat ka bala ban pentri kam ban penduna ya ka jing syakta na ka jing kala ka sun benang penban ngi de ban pen kala bat pen bet ya ki rukom tri kam ki bayadai bat ki rukom long ka sun benang bat ka khendau ka ba kerpang jong ka Meghalaya kane ka program kala penya so lang ya ki officer sarkar Rangba ki deputy commissioner ki riu shampang ka rap karyang bat ki kenhun badan kam badan kti ban perkhat Jylliew halor ki boj ban pen khlan ya ka jing pen kre ka Jylliew persha ya ka El Nino bat ban pen shisha ya ka jing shingan ka bam ka di bat ka ka di na ka banta ka por ka baslem
that we have experienced 81%, 82% deficiency in rain in the month of June. And of course, we have different predictions that keep coming from IMD, which do give us some hope. But then these are only predictions. And the point is that the reality is quite different as of now. And we really don't know what we're heading for in the future. Of course, by saying that, I don't mean to put up a very grim picture. But what I'm trying to say is we must be prepared. And therefore, this is the platform, this is the team that is going to ensure that we are placed better than what we would have been if we don't or if we hadn't taken the steps. So please remember that this is not a very small or just a small workshop or just a regular program. As correctly mentioned by Mr. Vijay Kumar, it's an existential crisis we're facing. But again, correctly mentioned, in order to minimize the impact of what could possibly happen, there are a lot of things we can still do. That is the good news. And as correctly mentioned by Mr. Vijay Kumar, is that it's not about just this year. It's here to stay. Not the El Nino, but global warming. But El Nino will come back. And the impacts of this year's El Nino is something that nobody can even start to imagine. We just don't know. We can look at the past, see the records, and maybe have some kind of predictions. But really we have no clue. And therefore, every step that is going to be taken, please don't look at it saying that, well, it wasn't that bad. Why are we so concerned and worried? I think not accepting the reality is maybe the worst thing we can do in situations like these. So today maybe some weather forecast will come and say, no, Meghalaya is going to have regular rain. Please, let's not live in delusion. Let's not live with high expectations. Let's not live with the fact and hope that we look away and everything is going to disappear. Well, sadly, it's not going to disappear. And what we are doing today is for the generations to come. Every single action and step we take today is going to impact in the next decade and maybe even centuries. So that's what we are working at, and it's going to be a long journey.